I woke up to, hey look, it's Koreans, or hey look, Koreans, I don't know, we named this tournament something stupid, it doesn't matter, because we're in a really good matchup. We got a Zerg versus a Terran. Of course, we are not just duo casting tonight, folks. We got a bit of a guest caster on. His name, of course, is James. You've probably seen him on Red Bull or WCS events as the translator. He's a funny guy, and I'm glad he's here. But we'll let him eat his pie while we do these intros. So, spawning in the top left corner of the map, it's going to be the blue Zerg player, currently on Root Gaming. Living in North America, it's Hydra.
Yeah, but right, as the Red Terran, it's Gumiho.
We have seen all too much Gumiho recently, I feel, on Base Trade TV, and I've got no complaints about that in the slightest. What I'm loving, though, is we've seen many different styles out of him. Obviously best known for his mech, and especially versus Zerg, but he's been playing Bio lately and doing some weirder moves, too. Even playing on his mech versus Protoss from time to time. So, Gumiho has certainly impressed me and won my heart if he hadn't already. James, get you to mute your mic or move it away from your face while you eat. Sorry. I was trying to, like, okay, it'll stop, but...
It just shoves like the mini pie in his face.
Well, he's actually just like, he just put a whole thing in his mouth.
It's like a little mini pie. It's so cute.
It's probably a good thing we don't have caster cams. Save some face for everybody. But Zombie, like, okay, we could talk a big game about Gumiho. What what are your thoughts on Hydra recently, though?
Well, he is very handsome. Wait, that wasn't the question. No. Obviously he's like really good. He's been dominating NA ladder. Hasn't seemed to he hasn't seemed to like have that what do you want to call it, like when they moved to North America and they stopped being good. No, just kidding.
Ooh, wow.
No,
Ouch.
just kidding. Just kidding.
I don't know.
The most unnecessary of shots fired.
Well, you gotta stick him with a compliment and then you stick him with a no. I actually expect like a really sick game. Actually, I might give it to Hydra, depending on how Gumiho plays, whether it's frankly obnoxious with mech or bio.
You talk about tearing up the North American scene, though, and I mean, this is the truth. Now we get some links coming across the map. This should be addressed with the Reaper. But for those who did not catch the IEM North America qualifiers, one of the big ones was Hydra knocked out Xenocider in the winners bracket and went on to win against Polt in the. I think he won against Polt, if I'm not mistaken, but. Went quite well for the IEM Type A America qualifiers. So again, it's one of these things where, okay, yeah, he came to North America, he didn't slack off, and right now he's kicking a lot of ass. He's in a team house with a pretty good environment. There might be some guests there, but I mean, you got the regular Root members, you got Harsum, you got Xanster, you got Hydra. Like, the Root house is the place to be right now if you're in North America.
Yeah. Pretty sure he beat Xenocider just to win. It's like Paul was in losers bracket.
Right, because
anyways,
it was top 2, that's right. I was trying to remember.
Right, it was,
I don't have the stats in front of me. It was like one of those things where I'm like...
Yeah, it was just really cool because like Xenocider almost made it. But anyways, this is obviously a very big deal. I mean, he went for the 15 pool and he did it like he wanted to get the cancel on a 1-Rax expand. You know, if it was a 14cc, those actually usually finish before this hit, so wouldn't have been as effective. But now he gets the SCV, the command center, 2 Marines.
I'm a little bit confused why Gumiho had this rallied out like that, though. I mean, he would have actually dealt with this with a Reaper. I guess pure speed timing, but even then, it's far from 6 minutes.
Yeah, it would have really helped if Gumiho just SCV scouted. I mean, it was a 3-player map, so the Reaper went the wrong way first, which is obviously pretty bad. Maybe it would have seen those links and have gone the right way. And of course, he would have seen the early pool. Maybe not put his logo around a command center.
Well, for Hydra's sake, back at home, he's getting some gases down at his natural. Not exactly rushing out to a third. And the Reaper's actually going to get a little bit of a scout, but really not much. Still hasn't been up to the main yet. However, Hydra, perhaps not too offset by what happened, or sorry, rather Hydra, Gumiho not too offset by what happened, still goes through the armory, still looks like we're going to have some Hellbats coming across the map, and I really hope for Hydra's sake he doesn't get too complacent after that cancel. You know, you might think, oh, I got this really sick move, but Gumiho's pulling some SCVs, and well, I don't know whether these are to soak some Baneling hits or whether these are to repair the Hellions. Either way, this is kind of cool to see.
The armory's finished, so the Hellion's gonna turn into Hellbats. Probably have all the SCVs just wrap them around.
Yeah.
Hope for the best.
It's usually like against Banelings, you think like a mass repair wouldn't actually help out that much, but this is gonna be against roaches.
Yeah, this is
really helpful.
Oh, it's like having a medevac out. There's like 6 of them.
Yeah. Did you start repairing that Hellbat?
Now that is the problem, though. Honestly, trying to keep up with units, not exactly mobile repairs, but SCVs are going to still repair the heck out of these things. First Hellbat is just not going to go down by the looks of it. He does get stuck in the mineral line away from the SCVs, though. Ooh, couple Hellions coming from the backside. Nice surround! Nice move by Hydra. But here's the scary thing. Is there, there's no Banshee. Oh, there's no Banshee follow-up to this. Because if there was, that'd be so sick. There's no anti-air. He's taking out most of the queens. No support callers to be seen. It's going to be Roaches versus Hellbats, though. But it's Roaches versus Hellbats and a couple Marines with some SCVs peppered in. I mean, this is a grab bag attack out of Gumiho, but it's it's working.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh.
It's completely denying the drones from mining. Now they're being pulled into the fight. Oh!
Oh! Seems like a bad idea.
Okay, well, this is going to finally get cleaned up. But keep in mind, I mean, Hydra was not mining for so long with so many of these drones, they might as well have been dead. The graph's not working
They are dying now. I don't know.
Yeah.
Which is coming true, Riv.
For Hydra's sake, he's still got a lot of drones, though. Keep in mind, Gumiho didn't get this command center down as fast as possible. Kind of was forced to cut a little bit around corners to get to this point, but definitely gets his money worth for this attack. There's no question about that. All the queens went down, so larva injects have been off this whole time. He's only just now got his queens back out. There's not a lot of creep spread as a consequence either. So Gumiho's attack might not have been the flashiest game-ending move, but it certainly did the damage it needed to.
Yeah, I think things are a little bit more even now. I wouldn't say Gumiho's favored, just because of that damage, but because he got damaged early on, I guess it's even now.
I actually would have said that Gumiho was a little bit like ahead if he was going for mech, because now Hydra can't do anything about like actually like attacking a third, but he's not going to go mech. He's actually going like Hellbat Marauder. He got +1 vehicle, so I think he is going to go into mech, but not before like this. Is this
concussor shells?
Well, he's getting slow too, so this has got to be like for a push, right?
I mean, we used to see a lot of this when it was Hellion Marauder, right? Back in the days, Wings of Liberty.
Right.
There was that one epic game at MLG with Pulse and Hyun. I think everybody remembers that one that saw it. But yeah, this is something that I think might work just because of how much he delayed Hydra, I suppose is a good way to phrase that. I mean, Hydra's not exactly whipping out a Spire anytime soon. These units are going to, I mean, Hellbats and Marauders, both pretty good against Roaches.
Yeah, not bad. Hydra isn't like, you know, he didn't just try and like drone after that attack. He does have quite a number of units and obviously getting more as he sees the attack. So I don't think it'd actually be that bad for Hydra. Not bad at all.
No, it's such a bad engagement for Gumiho. I don't know why he would push into this.
This used to be a thing back in like early days of what is it? The Heart of the Swarm, when Hellbats first came out to deny the third expansion.
Oh yeah.
But Gumiho, I don't think Gumiho knows that there is a third expansion. Maybe he thought that was like he did enough damage, but guess not.
Yeah, he didn't scout us. Actually, you might see that now with Hellion, and his heart might sink. But this counter attack from Hydra, man, it's like 2 Marauders in a bunker and no SCVs pre-pulled to repair. I think Gumiho might just given up a little too much in that attack. Yeah, there we go. Good game. All right. Hydra will take the first game, but, and this is really important, he takes the first game on the Korean